While exploring potential MOMADAC topics, you should use the questions on the checkpoints page to guide your thinking. A topic that meets all of these criteria is one that's acceptable for the MOMADAC project. In this webcast, let's go through these questions and look at a couple of examples to see if they meet the criteria. So the first question says, is the compound's behavior well known to the general public, and are the details not well understood by the general public? This is a situation you want to shoot for in your MOMADAC topic. Something that is well known to the general public on a macroscopic level, but one not known to the general public in terms of the bonds and atoms of organic chemistry. For instance, everyone knows that salmon is pink, but few know the molecular basis of the color. Tetracycline is a molecule that's used to treat acne. Many people know this simply by looking at ingredients on their favorite acne treatments, but not a lot of people know how this process works on the molecular level. Similarly, many people are aware that sertraline or Zoloft is an antidepressant, but not as many people are aware of its molecular mechanism of action on organic chemical terms. Thus we see that both tetracycline and sertraline pass the first checkpoint. The second question asks whether a previous group has already selected this molecule. Of course, since this is the first semester of the MOMADAC project, you won't have to worry about this question. The next question asks whether the molecular mechanism is understood in terms of the bonds and atoms of organic chemistry, and you can get an idea of this by going to a broad database site like PubChem and looking in the literature section over some of the articles that have been written about the molecule. So for instance, on the tetracycline page, you can see that in the literature section, quite a bit is known about the chemistry of tetracycline, both in terms of its molecular mechanism in vivo as well as its synthesis in the laboratory. In contrast, much less is known about sertraline, judging from the number of articles we get when we search for sertraline using PubChem. In addition, among the hits that we do get, we don't see a lot related to its biological mechanism. Most of these hits are related to laboratory chemistry, and so we're beginning to see that sertraline might be not quite as suitable a topic as tetracycline. More evidence against sertraline is provided on the Wikipedia page for selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. We see in the mode of action section very little specific detail about the organic chemistry of how SSRIs work. The way they appear to work is by binding to synaptic enzymes, which probably doesn't involve a lot of covalent bond chemistry, which, in light of the next question in the checkpoint list, is probably not a good characteristic for a MOMADAC topic. Finally, you shouldn't underestimate the importance of having a firm ground for visualization for your MOMADAC topic. This means that there should be PDB files or computational models available in the literature that you can use to support the structural visualizations that you build using Marvin Sketch or JMOL. For tetracycline, we see that a number of PDB entries exist in which the molecule is complexed with an enzyme. We can use these as starting points to build visualizations for our MOMADAC page. With your MOMADAC project, we want you to teach us something about the mechanism of a molecule. Set yourself up for success and for accomplishing this goal by choosing a topic that meets the criteria outlined on the checkpoint page. You won't regret it later when you go to the literature and find a wealth of resources available on your topic. This will make researching your topic and ultimately constructing your page much easier.